Welcome to this episode of Apis TechTips, a series of short explainer excerpts from real Apis training courses. This episode introduces the concept of the Telco Cloud, and it comes from the course Cloud, NFV and SDN in an hour. Enjoy!
Here we have an introduction to Telco Cloud. We have data centers like this. We have them in different places. Geolocation, that's fancy for place. So we have place X, Y, and Z, and HV stands for hypervisor. So we have data centers with compute nodes where we can run virtual machines. Typically, these would be large data centers, and then we can have smaller data centers as well, maybe in a base station site or maybe even at your home. And maybe your home router will be a micro or femto data center where we can run everything that's going on in your home router, switching and NATing and DHCPing and firewalling. All of that can just be run as virtual machines in your little nano data center in your home router at home. The point is that it's the same kind of hardware. It's COTS hardware everywhere in this execution environment, which is managed by some kind of cloud management. Could be OpenStack, for instance, so that we can run different functions in this network, and it's COTS everywhere, commercial off the shelf. Things can move, we can deploy them where they're needed, either because we have resources to spare in another location, or maybe the users are moving and they need low latency. And since it's just a sea of generic hardware resources that are generally the same, we can move our functions pretty much where they're needed. It's real-time server and payload applications, which is maybe one of the biggest differences between Telco Cloud and Datacom Cloud. In Datacom Cloud, which was built for email and web servers, I mean, if you get your email 3 seconds late, it doesn't matter. If you get your IP packets containing voice in a phone call 3 seconds late, it really does matter. So that's one of the challenges, and it is difficult. That's one of the important differences that you need to handle. That's why there is quite a bit talk about acceleration technologies and things like that in order to make this actually fly. And also, this could work as a platform on top of which we can develop innovative applications. So this would be like an abstraction layer, if you will. You don't need to understand all the underlying technology to add new functions. Very much like the internet, for instance. You can start new web services without understanding how TCP/IP works, and that is arguably one of the success factors for the internet.
If you enjoyed this Apis Tech Tip, check out the full Apis course, Cloud, NFV and SDN in an hour, where this video came from. There, you will learn different ways to implement a cloud execution environment, what NFV and SDN are, and how all three function together. Check this course out in more detail and all our other training. Just visit us on www.apistraining.com.